on, what seems to be an emergency?
Hi, this is fairy godmother. Cinderella is missing. I would like to file a missing persons report.
Not another one of these late night rules. Okay, lady, calm down. How long has the Cinderella been missing?
Well, she was supposed to return home from Prince Charming's ball at the stroke of midnight, but she never arrived.
What time is it now?
12:30 a.m.
You are telling me that she's a half hour late from returning from the ball at the Prince Castle, and you already went to fill out a missing persons report? Give me a break, lady.
No, you don't understand. She was to return home before the clock struck 12, or else her gown would turn to rags and her carriage would change back into a pumpkin pulled by mice.
Seriously, lady? Maybe I just need to get more sleep? This is the emergency hotline. Call back in 24 hours if she hasn't shown up by then. A mice-pulled carriage. What a loon.
But I know something is wrong. Can you please just send over a unit to the prince's castle and see what they can find out?
Okay, I'll see who's available at this hour of the night. Go to the castle and wait for a detective.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Bip-ti-bop-ti-boo, a glass will make for you.
Thanks, but no thanks. A glass shoe's useless idea. Go to the castle and wait for a detective like I told you.
On my way.
What a piece of work. Seriously, a glass shoe?
Alright, people, and non-people. Whose party is this?
Yeah, whose party is this?
This is Prince Charming's annual ball. Everyone in the kingdom knows that. Tonight the Prince Charming is trying a wife.
Is this some kind of prank? Where's the cameras? I'm gonna show the bachelor?
Absolutely not. The ball is for Prince Charming. He has a kingdom of far, far away. He does not need to resort to such low level as to be on The Bachelor.
Has he heard of harmony?
He does not need an internet dating service when he can simply host a ball for all to attend.
Thank you, Blake, but I will take it from here. Who was the last person to have seen Miss Cinderella?
Well, I was detective.
Really?
Yes, we had been dancing all night when all of a sudden she ran off right at the stroke of midnight.
What did you say that made her run off so quickly?
Yeah, what did you say, Buster?
Nothing, I simply said she was the most beautiful girl in the world and I wanted to marry her immediately.
How long have you known this Miss Cinderella?
I met her earlier this evening near the buffet table.
You mean to tell me that you knew her only a few hours ago and you were already proposing marriage?
Yes, I have been searching for her my whole life. Don't you believe in love at first sight?
No, a few hours of familiarity couldn't hurt either. Jeez, haven't you seen Frozen?
Huh?
Frozen, let it go, let it go.
Let it go.
Anyway, I would never do anything to hurt her. Please help me find her.
Let me lock him up, boss.
I swear, I would never hurt her. I did find a glass slipper, that feel of your foot. Maybe this can help you find her.
Yeah.
Seriously, a glass shoe? How pointless is that? Why would anyone in their right mind put a glass shoe on their foot?
Good point, actually. Alright, Charlie, stay where you are. We will need you to answer some questions later.
You may want to question Cinderella's stepsister. She got telling me how mean they were to her. That her stepsister would kill her if she come to my annual ball.
Find me, stepsister.
Find my stepsister. Name?
Who wants to know?
Me?
Let me see your credentials. The name is Florinda.
Okay, Florinda, where were you when Cinderella disappeared?
I was sitting over by Punch Bowl, waiting for my chance to dance with the prince.
Did Cindy dancing with Prince Charming makes you jealous?
Oh, no, of course not. I already have a boyfriend. His name is Taras, but he lives in a different kingdom.
Well, I have a source who says you said you would kill her if she came to the ball.
Your source is Prince Charming. I was standing right behind him when he said that to you. However, that is not what I said. What I said was, I would die if Cindy came to the ball.
Why would you say such a thing?
Yeah, why would you say such a thing?
I said it because Cindy is always so busy cleaning the house. She never does anything for herself. She is always looking for me and my sister. It's kind of annoying actually. We always tell her to leave us alone or go away and have some fun, but she always like, okay, I just want to finish sweeping the floor, or don't wait up for me, I want to finish my dress, or you get the idea.
So you have no idea why she would run off so midnight for no reason?
None at all. Maybe she forgot she had a souffle in the oven or something.
Hey boss, look how I found hanging in the wood while we were bringing Florinda.
Well, if it isn't the big bad wolf.
Why does everyone keep calling
only that.
Are you big?
Not really, kind of average size.
Are you bad?
No, not at all.
Are you a wolf?
Of course I'm a wolf.
Ha! So, you admit it? You are the big bad wolf.
Anywho, where were you this evening around midnight?
I was having a dinner with Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, right, and I'm LeBron James.
Well, Detective James, that's exactly where I was.
You are the LeBron James?
You mean to tell me that you, the big bad wolf, were having dinner with Little Red Riding Hood?
Yes, I was, but I'm not big or bad.
No, you certainly are not big and bad.
I was having a dinner with her, I swear. You see, her grandmother took an overnight bus to the casino, so we finally have a place for ourselves.
That still doesn't mean you couldn't eat Granny on your way with Little Red, with little dinner with Little Red.
I would never eat her.
Yes.
It's true, detective, because Wolfie is a vegetarian.
What?
Vegan, actually. I have been ever since I googled how hot dogs are made. I don't believe in cruelty toward animals, peoples included.
Well, then why did I see you running from Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house, howling like you were in pain?
That a strange man came by the house and looked into the window while we were eating our puccini wrapped tofu salad. The man had a big knife and blood all over his clothes. He put his head in through an open window and said he was gonna give it to me.
And what did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? I ran. What would you do if a strange man came by the house and looked into the window and had the giant knife and blood all over his clothes?
I would use my exclusive officer training, disarm him and pin him down.
Well, I don't believe in violence, but I'm a good screamer. So I ran out screaming, but the man kept chasing me and shouting, "This is for Granny, this is for Granny." I had no idea what he was talking about, but he kept shouting it while brandishing a huge knife.
What Wolfie says is true. I followed after them. I was trying to tell this man what the wolf and I were friends, well-known friends actually. However, I couldn't keep up with them and lost them someday in the woods. Then suddenly, I saw a figure. At first, I thought it might be the knife-wielding man, but then I realized it was a young girl. She did have blonde hair like Cinderella. She was run into the house over there. I would have followed her, but I was too concerned about Wolfie.
Well, Wolfie, how did you escape this knife-wielding man?
Eventually he cornered me and I thought I was a gardener. That's I do what I do the best.
You ate him?
No, I'm not a barbarian. I howled at the top of my lungs. Ow, ow, ow!
That must be when I found the wolf. I can confirm that I did see a man run as I approached. And that's him, right there.
What was me? I was the one with a knife. I didn't mean to scare anyone.
Do you always stick your head in other people's window, you creep?
Granny sat as a fire waiting for me.
No, that still doesn't explain why you kept chasing Mr. Wolfie and shouting, "This is for Granny."
It is for Granny. I was delivering fresh cut pork chops.
Then, if your little pork chop delivery is on the up and up, why did you take off in the other direction when you saw me?
I have some updated traffic files of what you are trying to collect.
Hand over those pork chops. I'm collecting them for evidence. And you allude to attempting to police. Did you happen to see a young blonde woman enter the house over there?
You mean Faber's house?
Yeah, that house.
I did see someone enter their house.
Okay. Let's go check if Cindy isn't there. Open up, it's the police.
Yeah, open up or I'll huff and I'll puff and...
What's wrong with you?
Too soon?
Yes.
Everyone step back, I'm going to kick the door in.
You forest animal really need to start locking your doors. Not everyone lives happily ever after. Plus, check that flat screen TV that's laying over there. Everyone can just waltz right in here and help themselves.
Yeah, but if Papa Bear isn't home...
Point taken.
What are you doing inside the house?
We saw a young blonde woman enter your house. Have a reason to believe that she might be a missing person we are looking for.
How the heck did you get in?
Well, I just going to kick your front door in, but it was unlocked.
Baby Bear, did you lock the door again?
Everyone was rushing to me. It's not my fault.
It's okay, honey. You know how Papa gets on Black Friday. Got to be first in line. Obviously. The 16-inch flat screen we bought last year isn't big enough.
I ain't gonna watch anything on that tiny screen.
That's because the Cubs ain't gonna win another World Series.
Ouch! This porridge is too hot.
That's because it's a hot crock pot, you mean it.
This porridge is too cold.
That's because someone eat for 3 hours. Help yourself. Is this guy seriously police officer?
He's in training. Actually, he's my wife's nephew.
You're married?
Yep, 15 wonderful years.
Too bad.
I'm not married.
They can't figure it out.
I have a question, Papa Bear.
Yes.
If you was so intent on playing new Friends Screen TV, where is it?
Put it on live, да.
You can still do that?
Yeah.
Ah, this porridge is just right.
Hey, this is an hour after my ball.
Put the ball down, we have a missing person to find. This is the longest search of house we have ever had. What's that over there?
That's our bedroom.
This bed feels quite firm.
It has done wonders for my bad back.
This bed is really soft.
Get your dirty hands off my cleaned comforter.
Somebody sleeping in my bed?
It's Cinderella.
Who is Cinderella?
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I am Goldilocks with the beautiful dreadlocks of gold hands, Goldilocks.
That's all great, but what the heck are you doing sleeping in Baby Bear's bed?
I rented a room.
We didn't put a room up.
Is your name Bernstein?
No.
No. My bed. Hey, Wolf, long time no see.
How you been?
Move along, sister. He is not that interested.
Bad wolf.
Well, it seems like we are back to square one.
Maybe you should check out the gingerbread house at the end of the block.
House of Gingerbread sounds suspicious. Let's go check it out.
Open up, or else I'm going to kick your front door.
No, you're not. No, he's not. Stop trying to kick in everyone's door.
Who is it?
It's the police. Open up.
Are you here because of that awful bar down the street?
Maybe. We're looking for a young missing woman.
Well, she isn't here, so leave me alone.
Can I just take a quick look inside?
Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's 2:13 a.m.
Exactly. Go away. You are interrupting my beauty sleep.
Please, this is urgent police matter.
Fine.
Is it apple pie smell?
Why, yes it is. Dasha and I are baking pies for the bears. Working in the mines all day really strum up a large appetite. This is the night we give each other facials and strum up some of our favorite television programs. Don't know what it's like sharing TV with 7 bears.
I can imagine that.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Who lives on Drury Lane?
Yeah. This no one
Yes, why?
next door to his house lives beautiful young woman and her husband. He can't bear real and he snow.
Oh yes, completely vulgar. I have no idea what she says in here.
He's one of those Brodian types.
Like an actor?
Words.
Like a poet?
Words.
An insurance salesman?
Exactly.
Let's go check if Cindy's in there.
The following lines are from a streetcar named Desire. There isn't a darn thing but imagination, and lies and tricks. I've been into you from the start. You, not once did you pull the wool over my eyes.
We have to do something.
Now would be a great time to kick in the door, you genius!
Got it, Uncle Bob. Got it, boss.
Step away from the moon. Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. What is everyone doing on our porch at this hour?
What the heck do you think you're doing?
We are here to help you. Don't have to put up with beasts like that. Beast?
A beast? I wouldn't even hurt a flower.
Like the story, pal.
Yes, he's the kindest and the most generous person I know.
Then why he was yelling at you if he's so kind and generous?
I can explain. What you heard was me and my wife rehearsing the scene from Dennis Williams' A Street Named Desire.
Do you really expect us to believe that?
Yeah, you really expect us to believe that?
Yes, it's true, detective. My husband has a very important callback in Royal Observatory Theatre tomorrow.
I'm planning to land the role of Stanley Kowalski.
Oh, Stanley is a real beast.
I'm impressed. They do some loud production at the Royal Conservatory. Just loud.
Okay. Enough with theater reviews. We still have no Cinderella, and once again our list has gone dry. In the future, I advise you to do your rehearsing scene in more reasonable hours.
But my husband is nocturnal.
Is that contagious?
Yes, it is, especially when your neighbor over there starts hammering at 4 o'clock in the morning.
What does he do over there that he starts hammering at 4 in the morning?
He's a toy maker and a fries of Happy Meal, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I get it. He's exciting.
No, I mean he's not playing the full deck.
Right. He's a magician.
He's lost his marbles.
Oh, that can be very upsetting. I once lost the whole bag of marbles.
We'll help yourself. Sorry about him. He was born in a glue factory or something. Anyway, do you think that old toy maker is capable of hiding a missing person?
I guess it wouldn't hurt to check him out.
And if you could kindly remind him that quiet hours are in effect until 8 AM, that would be great.
Onward to the toy maker's house. Open up, it's the police.
What seems to be a problem, officer?
Look, Mama, it's talking dog.
Actually, I'm a real boy.
Sure you are, buddy. I'm Winnie the Pooh.
No, really, I am.
You're kind of cute.
You really think so?
Yes,
Sorry, but I kinda have a girlfriend. She was beautiful.
but she's not your girlfriend, is she?
She would like, she did say, to be a friend. Does that count?
No. How did this girl look like?
Well, this about tall, with blue eyes.
Was she wearing a glass shoe?
What are not questions? Come to think of it, she was holding one glass slipper. My father gave her a pair of wooden gloves.
You mean to tell me that your father, the old toy maker, was talking with her as well?
Yes, of course.
Where's your father? I can't believe I'm having a conversation with a wooden doll.
I'm going to be a real boy someday.
Sure you are, buddy.
Anything can happen when you wish upon a star.
Sure, kid, whatever.
Did you just call me a kid?
It's just an expression.
To you, it's just expression. To me, it's everything. Thank you.
You're welcome. Where's your father?
He lived with Cindy.
The toy maker knew her name?
Was called. She was start crying, and he gave her a sweater and clothes, and then they left.
Which way did they go?
Why don't you ask yourself them?
I wish I could.
See, your wish come true because then they come.
Step away from the wagon and put your hands in the air.
What did you do to Cinderella?
She's dead.
You murderer!
Hold on, take it easy. What I was about to say is she is dead tired. See for yourself.
Cindy, are you awake?
I'm not. Who the heck are you? Florinda, what do you do here?
We have been searching for you all night!
You have? You mean you like me? You really, really like me?
Of course!
What can I say? It does with any lie.
Okay, fine. I was just hoping to finally get someone time with Prince Charlie. You were? Of course I was. I have been waiting to dance with you since we were just kids.
Why did you never say anything?
I'm afraid that you wouldn't want to dance with me. I realize the ball may have been my final chance.
Oh, Lucinda.
You mean Florinda?
What did I say?
Lucinda.
Alright, oh Florinda, make my dreams come true and say you will be my wife.
Boy, this guy must fast.
He's all yours.
Yes, yes, I will be your wife.
Now that we get that out of the way, can we now get back to my investigation, please? First of all, why the heck did you ditch from the ball so fast?
I can answer that. I made it so that at the final stroke of midnight, the beautiful gown she was wearing would turn to rags, and the carriage that brought her to the ball would turn to measly pumpkin.
Why would you ever do that to a girl?
I don't know, just kind of a sin.
You're strange.
You're dating a wolf, and I'm strange one?
You're both strange. However, that's not the reason I ran from the prince.
Well, why?
Yeah, why? That I not care, but why?
I ran because his breath was awful, and he wouldn't stop talking about himself. Did you know he asked me to marry him when the only word I spoke to him were, "My name is Cinderella, but most people call me Cindy." No offense, Florinda.
None taken.
So then what happened?
Well, when Prince over here got down on one knee, I knew I had to my escape, so I did the oldest trick in the book.
You played that?
No, I said, "Look, a unicorn," and pointed behind him. When he turned to look, I ran. The castle was on fire. Do you have any idea what it's like to run in sweaty glass slippers?
Okay, I got it. Glass slippers are bad idea. See what you get for trying to think outside the box.
Luckily, the sweaty slippers slipped off my feet, and I was able to go into the forest. I just kept running until I came upon the Slipper show, where I heard the most beautiful singing.
Do you mean my singing?
Oh gosh, no. As soon as I heard the passion falsetto and pointed, I recognized it was that of my grandmother Rebята.
As soon as I saw her at my door, I knew she was my long-lost granddaughter Cinderella.
I immediately started crying and fell into his arms.
She was shivering. So I went to my room and got her a sweater and some clothes. She had one glass shoe with her. I mean, anyone make a glass slipper?
I got it. Point made. Bad idea. Noted.
When grandmother went into his room, wooden boy over there.
Did you just call me a boy?
Yes, a wooden boy.
Close enough.
Anyway, wooden nose over here kept asking if we could be friends. I told him Rebята is my grandmother. Luckily, grandmother came back her room and we left.
Where did you go?
He took me like my childhood home. The home I lived before my mother died and before my father married their mother.
The poor child lost track of time and fell asleep on the cold stone floor. So I then scooped her up and packed her in favorite old red wagon.
So it seems like another case has been solved?
What about you make me a real boy?
Not a chance.
Oh, come on.
Hey everyone, there is still plenty of food over at my castle.
Our castle.
Our castle. Breakfast is on us.
Hooray!